Should cruise lines get a bailout from the U.S. government? Well, you may be surprised what I have to say. Remember, 12, 13 years ago, however long it was, the automobile industry got a bailout. And GM, listen, I love GM. I love the Chevys that make good products, great products, stuff lasts. But they're built in foreign countries, and they moved their factories out of the country and built somewhere else. And that bothers me. It does bother me. I do like the product because it's a good product, but it bothers me that they're factories from other countries. It bothers me. So you kind of know where I'm starting to head with this. Now, if you look at these cruise ships, they're all registered in foreign countries, and they're like that for a reason. They don't have to deal with the standards that the U.S. has, whether it be environmental, even though most of these new cruise ships are actually blowing out clean air, out their exhaust. They've been really working on that, but they pay their employees very little. Most of the employees on these ships are from foreign countries all over Europe, Asia, South America. I mean, you name it. There's just not very many from North America. You go on there and you go and gamble and everything. I mean, you don't have those regulations. Say like if you cruise out of Fort Lauderdale or out of Florida or Galveston or Port of Los Angeles or whatever, even say like New Orleans, Louisiana, where they do have gambling laws where you can gamble, you can't gamble on a ship. You have to wait until you're in international waters, just because that way they don't have to abide by the regulations. And it goes like with all those ships, man. All those ships. You have your house cleaning. Everyone from the house cleaning to the wait staff to even the entertainment staff is, a lot of them are from Europe now. Some of the entertainment staff they do hire from the States. It's a little specialty, and I guarantee you they're paying those guys more, and girls. I have seen where they do hire Americans to, do dancing and stuff like that. But all your people that do all the cleaning around the ship, maintenance on the ship, all the way to your captain, all people that are not from the United States of America. But our CEO of Carnival, I say, we're putting Carnival here because that's who I cruise with. They're from America. The big wigs are from America. I got a big problem with not that. I'm down with that. I got a big problem with the cruise lines getting a bailout because they have done so much, in a way to get away from, our regulations and having to, put our, standards in, right? Whether it be taxes, whether it be paying people, stuff like that. And listen, because they hire people from all over the world, it makes cruises affordable. You could go and get you an interior room for $300 a person. An interior room, for a 7-day cruise for $300 a person. I mean, that's not bad. Now we get, we spend like $3,000 on ours, and we get the good rooms, but we go once a year, so that's the reason why we go only once a year. And you see all these other guys on YouTube, they go 3, 4, 5 times a year, but you look at them, they stay in interior cabins. That's the reason why they can afford so many. Well, If we wanted to stay in interior cabins, we can go. But that's besides the point. These are still affordable. Just imagine if they hired all Americans. Okay, they registered the ships in the states and had to spend all these taxes and all that, all the regulations and permits, whatever they got to do. Same thing, with hiring people at a higher wage, to clean your rooms. Just imagine if all these people, instead of getting, $1, $2 an hour, whatever they're getting, just imagine if they're getting $10, $15 an hour. How much are we going to be spending on a cruise for that same room that I'm getting for $3,000? What this one that we have for April that's going to be bumped out costs us $3,600, man. Just imagine what that same room for that same itinerary and all that kind of stuff. Just imagine what that would be, if we're paying everybody, by the standards that United States have. It may be double that. Oof, man, now it starting to become really unaffordable for people like me to get those higher price rooms. Now we could go stay in maybe, an interior, but to me that's not as fun. I've never stayed in an interior room. My kids have, so I've been inside one. It's just I got spoiled with a balcony, and having a nice room at that. So just imagine if it's double the price or even more. So now you have this shutdown, and if you watch my last video, I'm sitting there thinking, these cruise lines should be, or may, be shut down for 3 to 6 months. And how are they going to survive when every cruise that they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money off not only people boarding the ship, but drinks. They sell the drinks, the casino, all these things. They make a lot of money for each cruise. And just imagine all those cruises being canceled, and a lot of them are being refunded their money. Now, ours, what we're doing, we're just basically using, we're taking our cruise and saying, hey, we're going to book this one from, at another time. But just imagine having to do that for every single passenger on every single ship, and not just the Carnival ships, but the Royal Caribbean ships, Norwegian, the Princess, Holland America, Celebrity. I mean, all these ships out there that have thousands and thousands, go on these ships, man. They're going to be losing a lot of money, in which, so maybe airlines maybe get a bailout because, they're here in the States. And other industries, restaurants, hotels, stuff like that. But, the reason why Carnival and Royal Caribbean and all these, they've been avoiding, registering here in the States to save money is going to bite them. That's going to bite them. And unless they change their ways, I don't think they deserve a bailout. I just don't. And, unfortunately, that's just how it goes. And I hope my prediction is them shutting down 3 to 6 months is not a reality. They've already been shut down 1 month. Now they're fixing to announce another month. Royal Caribbean's already announced that. So there's 2 months already right there. So add another 4 on there, 6 months. That's a lot of freaking money. And I know they're worth billions of dollars, but they're about to lose some serious cash. And I hope they survive. I don't think some of the smaller ones are going to survive. I don't think some of the smaller ones are going to survive. But Carnival and Royal Caribbean, maybe even Norwegian, they may survive. And I hope they do. I hope we'll come out of this and come back to normal. But I don't think it's going to be scary for that. It's going to be scary for them. And I don't believe that they deserve a bailout. I don't. So, and that's coming from a guy who loves the cruise industry, and I want them to have a bailout. I want them to. That way they could be the same when we go back going. But, I don't think they deserve them. Just my thoughts. Tell me what your thoughts are. Holler at you guys later. Thanks for watching the video. Listen to my thoughts. Listening, not really watching. enjoy these nice views, because all they are is in the past. Man, I miss being out there on the water. I do. Talk to you guys later. 73.